Oh, look, it was the perfect game for us. We had a lot of respect for Scotland and what they were going to bring. We've done a bit of homework on them, and we felt they're an up-and-coming side. But for this tour, we wanted to give all the young guys at least 2 opportunities, and obviously USA was the first one, and this one was a big step up. We knew that, and we couldn't have, as I said, we couldn't have asked for a better game, because they had to earn the right to win it. They had to stay mentally strong, got put under a lot of pressure at times, and came through very, very well, I thought.
We got close and we didn't get there, and so we're you have to say we're disappointed. But in saying that, when we look at the content and what the players did on the paddock, you can't be. It's hard for a coach to be unhappy when you see that type of thing, that effort and that desire and determination on the field. So,
Well, it's pressure, and when you're a young Test player, and I think Rich had more Test caps than the rest of the forward pack, probably the rest of the whole team if you took Dan out as well, and pressure does that to you. So the same with the Scotland boys. When the longer the game went, and the more they felt like they were going to win, pressure started to creep into their game too, because there was something at stake for them. So pressure's a funny thing for young athletes, and you've got to learn to cope with it.
It's certainly pressure builds when it hangs in the balance, and there's certainly no panic out there, and the guys stuck to it. And I thought, great, the way we scored that try towards the end, played it was the best patch of rugby we perhaps played, and to have to do that when it counts is important. Like, I'm not sitting here thinking it was, there was a lot of mistakes, and there's a lot of parts will go away, and sort of how do we improve and how do we make sure we don't get those sort of mistakes. But we were against a team that was willing today. Like they made it tough for us, and as I said, towards the end when it really counted, we managed to hang together and believe in what we're doing and get the vital try we needed.
I think everybody saw it. I mean, it's fantastic, full crowd, great atmosphere, and the players. If you look at our defence, I thought our defence, apart from a couple of plays, was excellent. I thought some players really put their hands up and led the team. Everybody contributed.
Our running lines were poor, so we went into gang tackles, and when you get gang tackled, you're never going to get quick ball. So, again, when you put the young people out there who haven't been under that pressure, they're going to run away from the pressure a wee bit, so your running lines aren't going to be good. But again, they'll learn from that, and we'll be able to review it and have some honest conversations, and they'll grow an arm and a leg.
Yeah, pressure does funny things when it comes to those things. If you look back now and you say, why didn't we just do this? And it seems simple, but when you're out there in the heat of the moment, that's the time that you've got to believe in the call, the jump, the lift, all those things have got to come together, and you need to be off by a little bit, and when you've got the guys going up beside you.
I think Scotland are a very good side on the way up. I really do. I mean that sincerely. I think there was a period in the game there where they wanted to play in their 22, and maybe when they reviewed the game, they'll probably want to say, well, maybe we should have kicked that, because we defended really well during that period and put them under a lot of pressure. But they're a bit like the All Blacks. They're a young team who are learning, and they'll get a lot out of this game as well, and they'll get some confidence for sure, and some self-belief, and that's what you want in the young player. So I think the time the Six Nations comes around, they're going to be right in it.
And they've got their own strategy, and what they do is really their business, and I don't think so. I know that they've got a World Cup like us next year. He's looking to explore players and see what they've got, and there was an opportunity to have a look before then. So I certainly don't think so. And I mean, the reserves came into the game fairly quickly from their side, so I don't think there was a lack of respect. I just think that they've got another game next week, so their choices.
But it wasn't lost forward.
Say, Red.
Perenara, now Moody. And the All Blacks looking to create a bit of space. Thrush shows an average pass. Here is Vito using his skills. Vito! Foot down, and down it goes. Try. Has he got there? Let's have a look.
Through he goes, Vito. Shows the step, and this is the key moment. You can see here, for me, all money. Try time. Yeah, no problem whatsoever.
Perenara once more. Now Carter works it across. Well, Scottish player down here. Here's McCaw. Intercept! Tommy Seymour. Well, he did it last week and he's done it again.
And he had to do it as well. The All Blacks really had them on the rack, and in fact, Mark Bennett at the centre was down. They were well short of numbers. That's why, that's the reason that Seymour was in so far. He had to come in. The All Blacks had an overlap. McCaw did the right thing. He just got the ball on the outside. He was looking to feed the space. It was just the fact that Seymour timed it so well. You can see here as they bring it across, in he comes here, Seymour. Look at the opportunity out there. There's two All Blacks out there and a man down. Fair play, he read it well, he crashes over.
As Franks sends it away, Romano in midfield, looking for quick recycle ball, and they get it. Perinara, Williams charging onto it, just held up, and Jeremy Thrush inches away. Again the arm goes out as Perinara fires it away. Ben Smith, well controlled. Now they flick it across for Messam. Desperate defence here by the Scots. Winning or the losing of the game here as it's carried on by White Crockett. Sam Kane stands over it. Quick hand, Thrush! Jeremy Thrush.
No better man than Jeremy Thrush. He's been at the heartbeat of everything good about the All Blacks tonight. An absolute workaholic. You'd have to say he's been one of the most impressive players so far.
And now Scotland with one last shot at it as Lamont runs onto the ball, but he's turned it over. Now it's gone loose again. But referee will go back for the original infringement. Discussion between Liam Messam and one of the replacement players, but they can forget about that. They can shake hands because the game is all over. And the Scots, well, the Scottish crowd are standing. I think they're delighted with what they've seen. There is real potential in this Scottish side, but they just couldn't quite do it today.
Took a while to warm into the game, to be honest, so I would like to start the game a lot better, but there's a few mistakes early on that I wasn't too happy with, but the longer I played, the more comfortable I felt, which was good, so it was great to get back out there and playing again. Obviously the Scots put us under a lot of pressure, their line speed, their disruptive play at the breakdown really made us unable to play the style that we like to.
I'm just glad we got the win. I think we learn a lot out there, and Shag always talks about we don't have to lose to learn. And I think a lot of us took a lot out of that game, and it will put us in good stead next time we get an opportunity to go.
Yeah, they did very well. In the tackle they were physical, and at the ruck they did well to slow the ball down. And again, I just have to deal with what I'm given. If they're doing a good job at the breakdown, I've got to still get the ball to my 10 as quickly as possible. I felt at times I probably could have done it a little bit faster, but for a big part of that, I was happy with what I did.
You have to take confidence that I actually played longer than half a game. I haven't played that much rugby for since Super Rugby, so that'll give me confidence. And obviously, I have to have a good look at the tape, and I already know some areas that I can improve on moving forward.
I guess every time I play, I'm a bit of a white battler, so I just put my head down and try to go hard, to be fair, and just make sure I'm, the thing I learned here is, it starts on Monday, if you start your work on Monday and you get your job right, and then when you go out and play, you don't think about as much stuff, you just put your head down and go, and you know your role, and you just do it, and it gives you confidence. So I guess as a team though, our scrum was pretty solid. We put them under a lot of pressure. I think the way we came through that pressure in the second half, they were pretty pumped up. It just shows good character, and those are some pretty good things that we can take out of the game.